Hello everyone. We are at the talk show and in front of me this is Medha Sharma, CEO of Visible Impact, and she will be sharing us about her project and Project Inspire for the application for Project Inspire. And welcome Medha, and share about your project. What is all about your project and does it do, or what are the areas?
Thank you, Sharmila. This project, which we have named Safe Girls for a Safer Community, we're trying to address some of the critical issues to ensure safety and security of girls living in earthquake-affected areas of Karanitar village of Nuwakot of Nepal.
And why adolescent girls, not others? And why Nuwakot?
Well, first, why Nuwakot? Nuwakot is one of the hardest hit districts of the earthquake that took place in Nepal last year. And it is also a district where it has been regarded for a higher number of girls trafficking and higher suicide rates. The post-earthquake reconstruction process has been extremely slow in Nepal. So because of all these reasons, there is more need to focus on Nuwakot and Karantar village. Why adolescent girls? This is interesting. So you just imagine like you are a 12 years old girl, 14 years old girl who is living in shelter that's made of zinc sheets. Your homes have been completely destroyed. Your community, your schools, your hospitals have been completely destroyed. And there's so many challenges that comes along with it. We did a need assessment of the safety and security needs with adolescent girls of Nuwakot, and they have expressed few concerns. Like for example, they are living in common area. There's no privacy, so even to change clothes, they have to go to nearby toilets, which is also very dark and narrow. They do not have the proper toilets. Families are sharing toilets because they have been destroyed by earthquake, and they do not have adequate materials. For example, they do not have dustbin, and which is hampering them from using disposable sanitary pads. The rooms are very hot. There is no proper ventilation, and then you can start naming. There's so many challenges.
And what do you think how your project will help these girls in this scenario?
Through this project, we're trying to give them three assets. First is the social asset. So the girls are in turmoil, they are in psychological stress, so they need a kind of safety net. So we are trying to give them this safety net among themselves. We'll be building a community of 15 girls who will be working as support for each other. And at the same time, we are trying to establish a safe space in the community, a judgment-free space where they'll be having some chances of relaxation, some sports to play with, some games to play with. They can dance, they can sing together, they can come together, and at the same time, they'll be receiving academic support so that they do not drop out of school. Our social mobilizer will always be with them to give them those sort of psychological and mental support. Secondly, we're trying to build a human assets, meaning we're teaching 15 adolescent girls of the community to be leaders, to be advocates and activists for safer girls, safer housing for girls. And they'll be not only be enabled to about advocacy, about the need of safer house for girls, but they will also be able to orient the community about the need. And we'll be also be teaching them about certain stuffs like how to create homemade, reusable, convenient sanitary napkins using local resources. And thirdly, we are building their physical assets, meaning we're trying to just change something, some alterations and some modifications on the situation that they're already staying in. For example, if we can just give them a fan or a solar lamp so that they can study for themselves. So, for example, most of the girls, they cannot study after 8 p.m. because they are living in shade area and they have to put the lights off so that they do not disturb their family members. So if we can give them a reading lamp, then that will help to boost their academic confidence. And at the same time, other small things like giving them curtains or mosquito nets and giving soaps or dustbins in the toilets can really help them boost their safety and security. So through 70-30% model, we are giving them these kinds of physical assets as well.
And why Visible Impact?
We are a team of young women who share the passion to develop the confidence of adolescent girls. Me personally, I had been working with Nike Foundation under a fellowship program where I got to learn about various kinds of girl-centered models throughout the globe. And then after the earthquake, I realized it's time that I come back home to my country to implement these learnings that I have got back in US. So we are a team of dedicated, passionate young women we share the passion, and at the same time, we do have experience of working with adolescent girls of Quranitar under similar kind of models. So I think we are very pretty confident that this kind of model is going to be successful in Quranitar.
Good luck, Meera Sharma, and thank you for sharing your
Thank you
project.
so much.